casualties by the Pakistanis. Now, Donald Trump in Hanoi, after that botched, second summit meet with Kim Jong-un, the North Korean leader, said that almost suggested that he had some role to play as far as some decent outcome is concerned out of this conflict-ridden situation between India and Pakistan. And then we also had the Saudis doing something, appearing to do something about it, beating both sides. So that is that particular dimension to consider as well.
The Crown Prince of UAE tweeted yesterday, Mohammed bin Zayed, saying that he's spoken to the Prime Ministers of India and Pakistan, though the MEA hasn't commented on it. But yes, understandably the world would be perturbed and would be concerned if two nuclear armed powers get into the things start escalating. So the world would be understandably concerned, and they would want to, they would want to de-escalate the situation and see that the two sides come out of it as far as possible and it does not escalate further. Therefore, what we are hearing of various, world powers trying to engage or play whatever part they played. But India would have made it stand very clear that, look, we do not wish to escalate. Our point is simple: finish terror. We tell Pakistan that if they don't finish, we will. And we cannot, things are not, it's not business as usual. Second, we are open to talks. We do not wish to escalate. But if our territorial integrity, our sovereignty is attacked, is questioned, we will not allow it to be undermined. We will, give a military response to it. The strikes in Balakot were non-military preemptive action. What happened day before was military action. Clearly, yes, the Indian Air Force admitted it went into Pakistani territory after its F-16s came into here. Yes, we shot their plane down. Yeah. You mess with the, you target our military.
And the Pakistanis were saying that we did not use F-16s in our misadventure, but that was also proved wrong, because there were those AMRAAM fragments that were displayed.
Yes. So, and which were found, mind you, on the Indian side. So, and Pakistan, the obfuscation, the lies, the factual inaccuracies, the falsehoods they've been, their army and the civilian established has been spreading. So that was countered once the three, service officers yesterday addressed the media and came out with the facts, or at least the Indian version of it. So I was saying, so now India's told them that, but this you cannot, run with the hare and hunt with the hounds. So that message, I think India is also giving it to the friends of Pakistan to bear upon them, or to countries which to whom Pakistan may be amenable to be listening to give that message, to drill some sense into Pakistan and show them that this is not the way forward. I was talking to some policy analysts yesterday, and I was discussing that what happens, will China veto the 1267 again? They said most likely it would. To expect that overnight change in stance of Pakistan and they will come and stand with the opposition, no. They will, they have huge investments in Pakistan, in the CPEC, so they will side with them. It makes sense to side with them. Not out of any love for Pakistan, but for geopolitical reasons. But, one thing what would bear upon the Chinese now is that if you go and strike inside, it's destabilizing the nation. So we are we've come, there is a chance, there's a change in stance. We are no way being seen as shying away from attacking. If it does not, if it is affecting our interests, if it is impinging upon our territorial integrity, we wouldn't allow, even if it's in a foreign country. So if with that the country, with that the region gets destabilized. Look at the amount of troops that they would have had to pull on their eastern border, the border with India.
Yes.
Non-stop ceasefire violation has been going on from the Pakistan side in the Nowshera sector, in the Krishan Ghati sector, in Poonch, so which the Indian military is responding effectively.
And we've got another thing to consider here, Amrit, and it came out yesterday in an interview that Shah Mahmood Qureshi, the Foreign Minister of Pakistan, gave to Christiana Manpour of CNN, that he admitted that Masood Azhar is here, and he seemed to be concerned about his health, that he's wo bade bimar hai, and he referred to him as I think Masood Sahab or Azhar Sahab or something like that, and admitted that a person who had to be released by India under compulsion because a flight had been hijacked where people from multiple nations were being on board into the hand of terrorists in Afghanistan, and this was in control of the Taliban at that time, and he admitted that he's in Pakistan, and that if India gives actionable evidence, we know all that song and dance, but you know, that is significant, and again what sort of a light does that throw in Pakistan?
You know, it's interesting. I was listening to this Pakistani commentator, Canadian Pakistani commentator by the name of Barrister Bashani. Barrister Bashani was saying that Pakistan, and remember he's from Pakistan himself, was saying that, arguing on Tahir Gora's program, that you know, Pakistan says India should give evidence. He said, evidence for what? Maulana Masood Azhar is a man who was released from the Indian prison by hijacking an Indian plane under duress.
Yes.
And that man goes down in Pakistan. He's exchanged in Kandahar. He goes down to Afghanistan. He goes down to Pakistan. Pakistan runs a seminary there. Runs Jaish-e-Mohammed. Does not refute it. Does not even say that no, we did not do Pulwama. If he had said so, that no, we did not, no, I do not engage with, then Pakistan should have told India that give evidence, we'll take action against him. But when he's saying, yeah, we do it, that's what our job is, so when he's not even denying, the perpetrator is not denying that, what proof does Pakistan want? You know, if I go to a court of law, I'm accused, the judge asks me that, do you plead guilty or do you plead not guilty? If I say I plead guilty, the trial doesn't go on. I'm convicted by the law under whatever the conditions of the law are, depending on what crime I've committed, and I'm sentenced to that. But if I plead non-guilty, that's when the trial starts.
Correct.
Evidence only comes. Here is a guy pleading guilty.
और एक और बात, थोड़ा सा हिंदी में बात कर रहे थे अमृतपाल, एक और बात उन्होंने ये भी कहा, शाह महमूद कुरैशी ने, कि इंडिया हमको उस तरह के सबूत दे जो कि हमारी आवाम को और हमारी इंडिपेंडेंट स्वतंत्र जो हमारी न्यायपालिका है उसको वो कन्विंस कर सके कि ये दोषी है। मसूद अजहर की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं। तो जो इस तरह की प्रक्रियाएं चल रही हैं पाकिस्तान में और दूसरे परपेट्रेटर्स के खिलाफ, वो भी सब जानते हैं।
बिल्कुल, आई मीन यू नो वो यही बात है कि आप प्रूफ्स एविडेंस ऐसा दें कि हमारे कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ, ये हमने पहली बार नहीं सुना, ये हमने
ये जलेबीबाजी है।
हाँ, ये 26/11 के बाद भी जब आपने लश्कर तैयबा की डायरेक्ट इन्वॉल्वमेंट की बात की, तब भी सुना था, तब भी जॉइंट इन्वेस्टिगेशन की बात हुई थी। पठानकोट के बाद उनकी टीम भी आई थी पठानकोट, हमारे एयरबेस में भी गई थी। हमारी सरकार की इनफैक्ट इस पे आलोचना भी हुई थी कि आपने ISI को कैसे अलाउ कर दिया आपने एयरबेस के अंदर, पर भारत ने कहा कि चलें फिर भी करते हैं, और दिखाया उनको प्रूफ, उनको कहा कि देख लें। अब आप इससे ज़्यादा आप अपने वापस जाते हैं, उस पर आप कुछ करते ही नहीं हैं। डॉसियर पे डॉसियर, हमने कितने डॉसियर्स दिए, कितनी इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर की कि नहीं जी हमारी कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ में नहीं स्टैंड करता। कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ में तब स्टैंड करेगा जब आपकी सरकार, हम तो वहाँ पार्टी है नहीं आपकी कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ में, आप हमारे बिहाफ पर अपने कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ में रखेंगे एविडेंस, आप उसको वीक तरीके से रखें। मसूद अजहर हो या हाफिज सईद हो, चाहे सैयद सलाउद्दीन हो, उनका वकील उसका फ़ायदा उठाएगा ही उठाएगा। ठीक है ना। तो आप तो इसके पीछे करना नहीं कुछ और फिर उसके पीछे खुद छिप जाना, ये दिस इज नॉट कटिंग आइस, एंड दिस इज अ रिपीटेड पैटर्न व्हिच इज प्लेइंग आउट अगेन एंड अगेन, एंड दिस ऑब्फस्केशन, दिस फॉल्सहुड, ये साफ काफ़ी क्लियरली दुनिया देख रही है कि इसका ये वो। और तभी आपकी देखें, आपने उनकी टेरिटरी के अंदर जाके मिलिट्री स्ट्राइक की है और आप इससे शाये हुए भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, कहें हाँ जी की है, सॉवरेनिटी, टेरिटोरियल इंटेग्रिटी उनकी हुई है कॉम्प्रोमाइज़, हमने की है। क्या कहते हैं, आप अगर टेरर को हमारे अगेंस्ट यूज़ करेंगे और फिर हम आपको कहेंगे कि इनके खिलाफ एक्शन लें, आप कहें नहीं 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 एविडेंस दे दें, नहीं 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 और ये तो चलता ही नहीं, नहीं नहीं ये तो अदालत ने छोड़ दिया है, तो फिर देखें फैक्ट्रियाँ चलती रहें, फिर उसका इलाज ये है कि आप नहीं खत्म करना तो हम कर देते हैं, क्योंकि
ये बात आपने कही अमृतपाल,
अफेक्टेड पार्टी हम हैं।
हाँ, ये जो बात आपने कही उसमें एक और बात जोड़ने की ज़रूरत है, और मैं इस बात को जोड़ के आपके पास एक तरह से कमान आपको हैंड ओवर करूँगा, क्योंकि मेरी जगह मेरी कॉलीग नैन्सी कोहली होंगी आपसे आगे की बातचीत करने के लिए, कि जो ब्रीफिंग हुई थी ट्राई सर्विस वाली, उसमें साफ तौर पर कहा था कि पाकिस्तान ने हमारी सैन्य मिलिट्री इंस्टॉलेशंस है उनको टारगेट किया और वो अनसक्सेसफुल हुए और उनको खदेड़ दिया गया, उनका F-16 भी गिर गया, और हमने पेश भी किया, उन्होंने F-16 कहा कि हमने नहीं इस्तेमाल किए, तो हमने वो मिसाइल के अवशेष भी दिखा दिए जो कि F-16 में ही लगते हैं, और हमने कहा कि पाकिस्तान ने अग्रेशन कमिट किया है हमारे खिलाफ, जबकि हमने जो किया था वो प्रीएम्प्टिव स्ट्राइक थी जिसका नॉन मिलिट्री टारगेट था जी। तो यहाँ पे एक बात रह जाती है कि पाकिस्तान के साथ हम आगे क्या करना चाहते हैं, once you know this handing over has taken place, what will be our रवैया towards पाकिस्तान?
रवैया ये होगा, रद्द-ए-अमल ये होगा कि आपने उनको कह दिया है, आपने उनको डॉसियर दिया, आपने उस डॉसियर में साफ उनको कहा कि देखें हमारी जो स्ट्राइक्स बालाकोट में हुई हैं वो नॉन मिलिट्री, ना हमने आपके सिविलियन मारे हैं, ना हमने आपकी मिलिट्री इंस्टॉलेशंस मारी हैं, हमारी लड़ाई आपकी मिलिट्री से है ही नहीं है, हमारी लड़ाई आपकी सिविलियन जनता आवाम से है ही नहीं है, हमारी लड़ाई उन दहशतगर्दों से है जो आपकी सरजमीन से ऑपरेट करते हैं, जिनके खिलाफ आप एक्शन नहीं लेते हैं, आप नहीं लेंगे तो हम तो ले लेंगे, हम लेंगे, ये अब स्टैंस में हमारे चेंज हुआ है। हम अभी भी तवक्को करते हैं कि आप एक्शन लें, हम ये लें डॉसियर में यहाँ JAM की फैसिलिटीज़ हैं, यहाँ उनके ट्रेनिंग कैंप्स हैं, हम तवक्को ये करते हैं कि आप इनको बंद करवाएंगे, आप इनको कानूनी प्रक्रिया के चलते इनको हैंड ओवर करेंगे और हमें हैंड ओवर करेंगे और इनके ख़िलाफ़ आप एक्शंस लेंगे, और ऐसी तंजीमें दहशतगर्दी की टेरर फैक्ट्रीज़, कैंप्स, फ़िदाइन कैंप्स ना चला पाएँ आप, क्योंकि आपकी सरजमीन में आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी हम आगे से एक्सपेक्ट ये करते हैं। और साथ में ये भी कह दिया था कि आप अगर नहीं करते तो फिर हम कर लेंगे। दूसरी बात आपने डॉसियर में जब इन्होंने उसके बाद ये किया अटैक यहाँ मिसएडवेंचरिज्म अपना, कि देखें आप अगर आपकी फ़ौज भी अगर मिसएडवेंचरिज्म करेगी, हमारी मिलिट्री ने रिस्पांस किया, हमारी मिलिट्री शाये वे नहीं करेगी रिस्पांस करने के। तो अब आगे की स्ट्रैटेजी ये होगी कि अगर पाकिस्तानी फ़ौज इसको एस्केलेट करती है, फिर भारतीय फ़ौज भी एस्केलेट करेगी और उसका जवाब देगी, जैसे दिया जा रहा है हर रोज़ रात को सीज़ फायर वायलेशंस जहाँ होती हैं, कृष्णा घाटी में, नौशेरा में, पूंछ में, अभी भी टॉक्स के लिए ओपन है, दहशतगर्दी का रास्ता छोड़ दें और आगे की मूवमेंट। जी नैंसी।
Right, Amrit, taking forward that point that Gautam had just made a short while back, of course, evidence was also shown last evening in that presser, the media briefing that had taken place by the Air Vice-Marshal, where, of course, pieces of the F-16 and the missile, the AMRAAM missile that was used, there was an agreement, there is an agreement in place that Pakistan has done with the US that the F-16s are not to be used against India or any other country, but to be purely and solely used against the menace of terror. What happens to that now? Because that agreement is in place and that has taken place in breach of that agreement with the US now. So Pakistan continues to face isolation even more?
Well, I plead innocence on that. I'm not aware of any such agreement. If you could educate me on that.
There is one, Amrit, there is one.
Okay. I'm not aware of, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, Amrit, request you to please continue being with us. If I can go across now to our correspondent who is at the Attari-Wagah border, Sudhir Yadav. Sudhir, you know, these visuals there, of course, telling a story of their own. All right, I'm being told Sudhir will be joining us in a short while from now. But Amrit, continuing this discussion with you, you know, we are all waiting in anticipation for, of course, the Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman. He's overwhelmed the entire nation with, of course, his fortitude and his courage in the face of enemy captivity. Amrit, taking forward from here on now, you know, the thing that we've been discussing so far. Imran Khan has said that this is a goodwill gesture that has taken place by Pakistan. Can we really trust the words by the Pakistan Prime Minister at the face value? Can terror and talks now go together, or first they must hand over the culprits there, the faces who endorse terror, and then only the talks must happen?
No, that's very clear. There's no change in the strategy or the policy of the government of India. That terror and talks cannot go together. Just because Wing Commander Abhinandan is handed over, India is not going to change over policy. Wing Commander Abhinandan had to be handed over in any case.
Right.
Because Pakistan, there are international laws after all. He's a serving officer of the
No, but Pakistan
Indian Air
Prime
Force.
Minister Imran Khan is, you know, trying to take huge mileage out of that, calling it a goodwill gesture.
He is trying to make a virtue out of necessity. He is trying to take the moral high ground.
Right.
By parading Wing Commander Abhinandan, the Pakistani security and civilian administration is trying to tell the world that, look, here is a captured Indian officer who had intruded into Pakistani territory. Therefore, aggression was not by Pakistan but by India, and he is living proof of that. Yet we are so large-hearted, and because in the interest of peace we want to de-escalate and throwing the gauntlet at India. It's not cutting, this narrative is not cutting much ice with the world, because, you know, everybody knows that there are terror factories, and umpteen number of countries have said that in so many words. Australia, Japan, France, the United States of America. Many have understood why India did what it did, and they said, fine, we understand why you did. I mean, talking about the counter-terrorism strike inside Pakistan, they said, we understand why you had to do what you had to do. So that position of Pakistan is not cutting much ice, and I don't think Imran Khan, but then there is also the other question that what else would Imran Khan say? You know, there is a domestic constituency he has to cater to. He will try and take, you know, reap it or milk it to his advantage to whatever extent it is possible, and that's what they did. India knew they will do that. That's why India did not, you know, even react much to it. And they said, fine, you're sending him over. Thank you so much. You had to do it anyway. You're a signatory to Geneva Convention.
Right. Amrit, so then, you know, once again we come back to the main issue, which is that then what, how does the equation now, or does it at all, the equation between India and Pakistan? Of course, even as we speak, there's cross-border firing that is taking place in the Langate area there. That information will just flash on our screens also in just a bit, but the situation there on the ground hasn't really changed. It's a big diplomatic win for India, you know, Amrit, and also at the OIC, which is taking place in Abu Dhabi, when the External Affairs Minister also spoke there. You know, we were also sharing just a short while back how her comments were really applauded by other delegates there present. It's a big diplomatic win for India, but how does the equation, if at all, changes from here on for Pakistan and the relations that we share with the nation?
What equation changes? I couldn't quite get your question. Which equation are you asking about?
India and Pakistan's equation. Can it change at all after this?
India and Pakistan equation. India and Pakistan equation, Nancy, India has laid its card out very clearly on the table. India only has two things to say. India says terror and talks cannot go together. Please take action to dismantle the terror network in your country. We are ready to talk. Show us verifiable and credible action against dismantling these networks. Then we are ready to talk, and we are ready to talk about anything under the sun, right from Kashmir to Turkey.
Right.
So that is India's position. India's position also post Pulwama, which has the nuance that has changed is, and which is a significant change by the way, is that if you do not take action, we reserve the right to take action. So it's the stick is also there with a dangling carrot. Take the wiser option out. Pakistan, we leave it to the wisdom of Pakistan, but no longer will obfuscation, falsehood, dilly-dallying, saying one thing, doing another, a two-faced approach will work.
All right, Amrit, requested to please continue being with us. Meanwhile, we're going across live now to Visakhapatnam. If we can have... All right, we will be shortly going to Visakhapatnam, where Prime Minister Modi is going to be there, and he will be dedicating the 4-lane national highway connecting Kanyakumari to Kashmir. And when we have those visuals, Amrit, we'll have to move out from these visuals to Visakhapatnam, where Prime Minister Modi is expected shortly. But these are the live visuals that we're getting from the Attari Wagah border. Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman is expected shortly there. He has landed on the Indian soil, but of course we understand that the protocol is taking place. The documentation work is in fact taking place, and crowds have all gathered there to welcome the hero there. Security of course has beefed up. In fact, just a short while back we had seen those visuals of the cavalcade arriving, and of course the entire nation is waiting for its hero, the man who in the face of such adversity has shown incredible bravery there. And of course crowds have all gathered there to welcome
incredible bravery, valor, courage,
yes,
well mannerisms. You know, he came across on the videos and things like that which were released by the Pakistani establishment as a man of great and immensely strong character. Here was a man in enemy custody, standing up very bravely, very calmly, very composedly, knowing that he could be tortured to a level which is which you and I cannot speak about on television.
Right, Amrit.
And
Amrit, in fact, let's get up to speed now. Our correspondent Usha Pawar is joining us. Okay, we have to go across now live to Visakhapatnam. Prime Minister Modi there has in fact arrived there in Visakhapatnam, and these are the live visuals from Visakhapatnam.
Once more, Modi! Modi, 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 Modi! Modi, 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 Modi! Modi, 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 Modi! Bharat Mata ki! ప్రపంచంలో అత్యధిక ప్రజాదరణ కలిగిన మన ప్రియతమ ప్రధాని నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారికి విశాఖ వాసులు ఉత్తరాంధ్ర వాసుల తరఫున స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం. నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారు మన ప్రియతమ నాయకులు భారతీయ జనతా పార్టీ ప్రథమ అధ్యక్షులు శ్రీ పివి చలపతిరావు గారిని ఆలింగనం చేసి స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నారు. భారత్ మాతా కీ మాతరం మాతరం. విశాఖపట్నం పార్లమెంట్ సభ్యులు విశాఖకు ఎనలేని సేవలు చేస్తూ అనేక రకాల ప్రాజెక్టులు రావడానికి విశాఖ రైల్వే జోన్తో సహా కారణభూతులైన మన ప్రియతమ పార్లమెంట్ సభ్యులు గౌరవనీయులు శ్రీ హరిబాబు గారిని వచ్చి ప్రసంగించాల్సిందిగా కోరుతున్నాం.
గౌరవ ప్రధానమంత్రి నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారు, రాష్ట్ర బీజేపీ అధ్యక్షులు లక్ష్మీనారాయణ గారు, వేదికను అలంకరించిన పెద్దలు, బహిరంగ సభకు విశేష సంఖ్యలో హాజరైన విశాఖపట్నం సోదర సోదరీమణులకు అందరికీ హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు. माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, I am welcoming you to the city of Visakhapatnam, which is known as the city of destiny. Sir, the very clean city, smart city which you have declared when you have visited United States of America with the discussions with the Honorable President of America, Barack Obama, that you have declared Visakhapatnam as one of the smart cities in the very early years, and you have cooperated for Visakhapatnam to become a clean, smart city, sir. I am welcoming you to the city of Visakhapatnam. మొట్టమొదటిగా ప్రియతమ ప్రధానమంత్రి నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారికి మీ అందరి తరఫున నేను స్వాగతం పలుకుతున్నాను. Sir, you have given us a gift which is a long-standing demand of Andhra Pradesh. The people of Visakhapatnam, the people of Uttarandhra, that they require a railway zone with Visakhapatnam as headquarters. I am thanking you on behalf of the people of Andhra Pradesh, on behalf of the people of Uttarandhra, on behalf of the people of Visakhapatnam for declaring Visakhapatnam as a new railway zone as the headquarters.